Welcome back to the Region 2A Media Day Basketball Special. I'm Jason Holcomb, your host, and right now we're joined by Coach Brandon Biggins with the Washington County Golden Hawks. Coach, go ahead and introduce yourself and your guys.
Coach Brandon Biggins. This is my 10th year overall at Washington County, first year as head coach.
Justin Johnson.
Maury Johnson.
So, Coach, last year you guys finished sixth in the region, barely outside the playoffs. I know that has to be motivation for this year. Talk about what you guys have been doing in the offseason to prepare for this year.
Much like the girls, we came from probably one of the toughest regions in the state. That Augusta region, you got three-time state champion Westside Augusta, and Butler, Thompson, all those teams made Final Four runs and Elite Eight runs. So those teams prepared us for going into the offseason. We returned 3 starters. We lose our all-region player, and Kamonte Dirty's at Fort Valley right now. So I think that motivated us. We got in the weight room from spring all the way through summer into the fall. I seen a lot of gains in the weight room. We got in the gym. We started doing our 4x1s. Guys were there. We had multiple sessions. We had 20, 30 guys. We had to break it down.
Wow.
So the main thing right now is just reestablish the culture and try to elevate our brand.
Yeah, one thing that you guys have been known for over the years is being able to grind teams and just outwork them. What do you feel like this team looks like this year?
Much of the same. Last night we had our scrimmage game down in Southeast Bullock, and our 2 goals for that game was, focus and effort. And I think we accomplished both of those goals last night. Played a lot of young guys. Much like Coach Collins said with Bleckley, that we were missing a lot of football guys.
Yeah.
So
it's a good problem.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm still on staff football, so balancing both sports. But like I said, hopefully we go as far as we can, and we'll just manage what we got. But last night was very encouraging with a lot of our inexperienced guys and young guys, and some of our veterans returning, giving us a good win last night.
Now, guys, getting out onto the court and seeing some live basketball, talk about how different that is as opposed to just running practice. Getting to see somebody that's not somebody you see every day and playing against them and doing some of the stuff that you do, incorporating from practice. What's it like playing real basketball finally?
It's fun.
I feel like when you first go out there, it's different because you seeing somebody you don't see on a regular. So I feel like that was different. And it ain't gonna say the same. It's a faster pace. You gotta concentrate more to lock in while you're out there. It ain't not like practice. Practice you can make mistakes and stuff, but in the game you gotta try not to make the same mistake you make in practice.
And talk about, I'm gonna keep it with you guys for just a second. Talk about what you're doing individually to get yourself on point to be able to contribute to the team.
Really like communicating with my teammates, helping them, encouraging my teammates, stuff like that. Working on my craft better, standing in the loud, all different stuff, like help my teammate as a team.
Same thing you said, like communicating stuff, working on my shot, ball handle.
Well, Coach, when you're getting a new squad of kids in and you're losing some, gaining some, when you talk about that culture, how important it is to have that culture already in place, because I see that on your sweatshirt. That's why I bring that up. That obviously is important to you, especially this season. How do you get it in there quickly so that you're moving forward and not having to impress some basics on the kids?
We met back in April, and basically I told them we don't have rules in our program, we have standards. So they know that they don't meet those standards, there's consequences behind that. So like I said, from April on to now, we've been in the lab, we've been working. Guys hit me up, Coach, can you open the gym, things like that. Once you start seeing those things, you know that the tide is starting to turn back in the right direction.
And talk about the standard at Washington County. You guys have tradition in basketball as well. A lot of people want to hearken on to your football pedigree, but you guys have a basketball background too. What are you trying to do to make sure that this is something that you perpetuate, not just this year, but moving all the way down the line as long as you coach?
Just pull back from previous experience as a player at Washington County and as a coach. Multiple region titles, multiple trips to the playoffs, Elite Eights. Those things we can draw back on, and I can kind of instill in them to get us over that hump to finally get to that title game.
Well, Coach, we want to thank you and your players for coming. We'll be back in just a minute with the Dublin Lady Irish here on the Region 2A Media Day Basketball Special.
Optum Health System's commitment to you has not changed. Unmatched safety and compassionate care. If you've delayed your care, we want to reassure you we're prepared for you. Optum's commitment to safe, high-quality care is stronger than ever.